Alrighty. Boop-a-doop-dum-dum.
You too.
Yellow. Oh.
You listening to yourself?
Just to make sure, yeah. See the audio. Hey, you know they can hear you, right?
Yeah. But I prefer to not listen to what I sound like. Oh, what the fuck? Christian got his hair dyed.
You didn't notice that?
No.
In the picture when he was in Cabo or whatever, when you showed me, it's like bleached.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to his head most of the time.
I would recognize your brother before you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to my brothers like that, okay? I'm just kidding. I ignore their
trying to say?
existence 99.9% of the time.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know I'm better about taking notice to your brothers than you are.
For real.
Alright.
Mariana is so adorable. Love her.
Thank you. Are you still like sneaking?
You're sneaky.
Snaky. Find Septimus Cygnus. Do. Can I just jump? Probably shouldn't. Wait, you tell me I can't make it from here to there?
Not Nick Cannon saying he's ready to have another 3 babies after he already had 7.
Of course.
This man repopulating the world all on his own.
For real.
Power to him. Look, however many children he has is one less we have to have. So now we're 7 minus already. Minus another 3. Damn, that's 10 minus.
Let's keep it dead. What do you want about?
Maya Hawk. She
Cock? What?
Maya Hawk, the Robin from Stranger Things. She has her bio as Tony Hawk's daughter. She's Ethan Hawke's daughter, but Tony Hawk.
Wait, her parents named her Maya?
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Why? Because it's
Maya
a basic.
Hawk? Maya
Oh.
Cock?
Yeah, nobody was thinking that.
I'm sorry, I think...
Nobody thought it.
every
Nobody
male
thought
over
it.
the age of 7.
Nobody
thought
thought
about
that. You're wrong.
That's like why they said Tony Hawk should never name his kid Mike. Mike Hawk.
That's very funny.
Thank God, I don't think he did. Because imagine if your name was Michael Hawk. I'm sorry, it's too good. No, it's so fucked up. I say that, but like at the same time, like I went to school with this kid named Patrick Horney. He was actually good friends with Mark. Good kid. He was a very nice guy. And I felt he got picked on because his last name was Horny. Like, oh, he's always horny. And like, it was fucked up. But like, I met his dad. His dad, I shit you not. His name is Richard. What's short for Richard?
Richard fucking Dick.
Dick his parents
Dick
named
Horny.
him Dick Horny.
They had a fat sense of humor.
They had something. I was hoping it was a lot of drugs or something, but that poor... You know how much shit he probably went through as a kid?
A lot. Probably a lot.
Like, I'm glad Patrick came out alright. He was a good kid. He made good friends. He didn't get too made fun of, but like, I can't imagine his dad's...
Yeah, kids are horrible.
sufferings. Yeah,
Kids are horrible. There's no way that didn't become a problem. I even think of it back when I was in middle school. We had a kid, David Toomer, and it's not even like that's funny or bad. And fucking, I remember kids making fun of him every time like he didn't know something. They would be like, "Oh, it's because you have a tumor," and I'm like, "Bro, that's not even fucking funny.
No,
that's not even funny to joke about."
That's fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Kids are horrible.
Kids are horrible.
Kids are the worst. And then, dude, that's the funnier thing. Everybody wants to teach your child to be tough right now, and not teach your children kindness. And this is why your child is gonna be the fucking asshole at school. They're gonna be the bully, and then you're gonna come to their defense every time they get in trouble. You're gonna be like, "Oh my god, my child's an angel," even though they even cuss and kick at home. But of course, they're perfect.
What you say and do in front of your kids. So that's pretty much it.
It matters. You're gonna be surprised that your kids
Anything
screaming.
you say in front of them, they will
and rise to your depth.
somewhere else.
Not only that, for all you yelly parents out there, bro, of course your kid yelling at school. You were yelling all their life. Badink.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh, I did not get a badink.
I heard a badink. I don't hear a speaking. I see
What do you
it
mean?
not moving.
Oh,
Oh,
hello, always
The ones they thought
what's
they
it
saw.
up?
I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I
Bruh, I highly recommend Resident Evil, the show. I like it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
I'm on episode 6. They only have 2 more episodes of the season,
Hold on,
and I'm here
Septimus.
for it.
We got to, some changes here.
Alright.
I like it. All the bitches are bad bitches.
Jesus.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just saying, this little girl, like, spoiler. Just kidding. But she kicks ass at a young age.
Why would you tell me
It's
that?
not really a spoiler. I'm just saying one of them. They kick ass at a young age, and I'm like, never. Never shall you get in trouble for that reason. You're badass.
When the top level was built, the Empire.
I only
But
watched
I
a little bit of
cannot
it,
go to
so
it,
I'm on like
not poor
episode-
Septimus.
I haven't watched
for
any of it.
I have arisen beyond
I'm doing
its
absolutely
grasp.
nothing.
We're gonna go down this road again, Kenny. Every day you've come into chat. I've got nothing to do, so I'm just gonna insult you and tell you you're boring.
I don't like the attack, Kenny. I don't like the
I don't
attack.
like it, Kenny. I like you, but I don't like
I'm
you
not
calling me
attacking
boring
you.
in your last resort for
Are we not
anything.
entertaining enough for you?
Are we not
we
your
not
friends
enough
that you want to
personality?
hang out with? Like, it sounds like you don't want to be here, you know? Like, you just...
No, I
It's the
do.
only
What
thing
you're
you have to
supposed to
do.
say is, "Oh my God, guys, I have nothing better to do outside of my life, so I'm gonna come hang out with you guys because you guys give me joy." That's a proper way to come in.
Nearby, relatively speaking. On
Hey,
the
someone
Why do you
guys
think
can
we're
look at
always
it.
in chat first?
it's
We're
all
waiting
nearby.
for somebody to bless
Yeah,
our
you
presence.
think we need to be in chat? We're sitting right next to each other.
Facts. We don't need to be talking to each other through chat. We enjoy people's company.
We hope you come in here with the hopes of wanting to hang out with us.
With more joy. We want more joy. We need more joy. We all need more joy. Everybody in the chat in our lives. So no more negativity.
I had it, but then my fucking parent came in, and I was like,
Hey,
I
man,
don't care what happens. Everything's going to
See, that's
happen.
the thing. Is that's why you're signing on and talking to us and playing video games
Yeah,
to
to get away
it.
from all that shit.
Shush!
Just don't bring it here.
Hey, I helped
we
you
can
with
talk about
I
it
helped
later
you with
if
your
you need to.
driver.
You just joined.
Let's
We're
get you
excited.
playing a game, huh?
I'm not
that's a good
eating,
idea.
I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry? Aw.
I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry. Actually, I'm hungry right now.
Why are
Do
you
you want me
waking
to
up
make you
Hazel for when she's not?
Sir.
Do you want me to make you something?
No, I'm not gonna go.
It's like I can make you a grilled cheese or a quesadilla or...
Okay, this is like the third time I've caught you.
But I cannot go to here. Well, here as in this place. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One rock
Anyways,
lifts the
how y'all
other.
doing?
Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in
Okay.
return.
I just said, how
You
y'all
see
doing?
this masterwork of the Dwemer?
Sorry, I'm
Deep
doing
inside
alright.
their
I'm
greatest
streaming,
knowing.
listening to this guy talk to me. in English
Septimus
songs.
is clever among men, but he is but an
Chillin',
idiot
bro.
child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer.
I feel
Lucky
it.
then
I
they
feel
left
it.
behind their own
Not
way
much
of
other than that,
reading
brother.
The Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet
You
lies.
should play a game, bro.
Have you heard of Black Reach?
Yeah, I'm just looking at.
Cast upon where Dwemer
It's not
City
500 right now.
slept,
I'm
the
just
yearning spire.
I'm trying to think of a
hidden
game you should
learnings
play that I know you
kept.
have. I really wish you had that game Raft and got it when it was on sale. It was really cheap for a little bit. And fucking me and
Under
Cat,
deep,
dude,
below
especially
the
Cat,
dark,
super good at the
the
game.
hidden keep. Tower
Raft
of
is super
Rock.
fun. Raft.
Oh, I
Of
like
Tan,
the game.
the
I'm not
point of
super good at it.
puncture,
Yeah,
of
shits on me.
first entry,
But I
of
do
shock.
like the game a lot. And I can understand the
Delve
basics
to
pretty well.
its
Dude,
limits,
it's a very
and
fun
Black
game.
Reach
It's
lies just
actually
beyond.
relaxing. It's not too
But
stressful.
not all
I like
can
it.
get
Kenny,
there.
yeah, you actually like Raft
Only
with us.
Septimus
Yeah, I think you would
knows
love
the
Raft.
hidden
Building
key
our
to
raft and
loose the
fucking putting a
lock
motor on
to
that
drop
bitch and going
beneath
across the
the
sea.
deathly
So-
rock. Two things I
It's
have
like
for you.
the other one I've
Two
always wanted us to
shapes,
play.
one
Fucking
edged,
Sea of
one
Thieves.
round.
Yeah, that's a good one
The
too. I want
round
to get.
one for
If
two
we get
Those are
enough
games.
people, bruh, if
When
you
the
rather buy
music is soft
Sea of Thieves,
and
if we get like, we need
and
4 people
needed
to start that
open
game.
the
minimum.
cleverest gate.
Yeah,
Sorry.
minimum 4 people.
The
We want
edged
more, but like
lexicon
we need
of
other people to buy this because I want to play it so bad, and
a
it's like you
hunk of
can't do
metal
a single
to
player.
the Dwemer,
Even 2 people,
a
it's next to
full
impossible.
library
It's
of
like you have
knowings,
4 people, it's like you got a whole like what's it
empty.
called on a
Find
boat,
Mazark
a
and
team,
its
a crew,
guide.
a crew,
Deck
crew. Yeah, okay.
Imaginations
Yeah, a
will
crew.
read
We
the
need a whole
scroll
crew.
and
Otherwise,
lay
it
the
just doesn't
lore
work right.
upon the cube.
Super fun game.
Trust
I
Well,
feel
at
like
least I think it
if
is.
you buy
He
it,
knows you
or
can
one of you
know.
guys buys it, then Corey will buy it. He just needs more than just us to get it. So if one of you guys else buys it, then like I think he'll get it too. Play with us.
The deepest doors of
Yeah, I
Dwemer
wanna play that
listen
game.
for singing.
Me too. It looks so
So
fun.
much
Dude,
fun.
I'm ready to get it. It's
Proper
just we're not
opening.
willing to buy it
Can
until
you
anybody
not
else
hear
is.
it?
Yeah,
Gonna
'cause
buy
if
it with
nobody's gonna
us.
play it,
For hearing.
like it's just gonna be
Let me
me
see
and
how much it
Kat.
is.
It's gonna be a struggle.
We can't do it by ourselves.
Ooh,
I want to play it
an
though so
observant
bad.
one.
So they just
How
incorporated,
clever to ask
well,
of
not
Septimus.
just. It was like maybe a
This
year ago.
Dwemer lockbox.
They added Pirates of
Look
the
upon
Caribbean
it
into
and
the story,
wonder. Inside
and so it's
is
fucking
the
sick.
Heart, the heart of a god, the heart of you and me.
Goddamn Tinsy.
But it was
Exciting
hidden
shit.
away,
Exciting
not
shit.
by the dwarves.
Goddamn
you see.
Tins was top
They
3.
were already
Holy
gone.
shit.
Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock
Whoop.
it away. The scroll
up and away.
will give the deep vision needed.
You
to
know what I want to
open
play, bub?
for
Damn,
not
I wish
even
you
the
could like.
strongest
It's
machinations
so annoying
of the
because I'd
Dwemer
have to
can
literally
hold
be
off
on
the
your computer to
all-sight
play it.
Given by an elder.
Because I don't
Why
want to
is
pay
that?
for it. But the Avengers game, I've been
Oh,
wanting to
that?
play it. I think I'll like it because it kind of reminds me of like the Batman game I was playing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'll like
I
it, but
think
in
you
your
would love it.
you bought it, but I didn't buy it, and I don't want to pay for it.
How much is
Especially since you don't play it. Like I'd rather just get on
That's
your.
what sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
But the unfortunate part is like, unless I was, you can sign into my Steam, and you
But
can.
you can't be on Steam if I'm doing
Exactly.
it,
I'd have to be playing a Blizzard game.
which is fucking annoying. Like it should. I just. Nah. I wish you could.
How much
Can you
is it?
like? Can you gift up your game and just send it to me? That would be great.
Wait, that is a
Is that a thing?
great question.
I'm like, is that a thing?
What game are you talking about here again?
The Avengers game?
Hold on, let me check my Game Pass if it's on here.
I want to play it so bad. I just watched
Damn
the
it.
Kamala series and it makes it you
Steam
can't.
gift purchase is a one-time transfer. After the recipient has redeemed her install, it is now part of his or her
Okay,
portfolio.
once you used it, you
may
can't
not
give it.
transfer games you have once already owned.
That's like the sole thing I love about physical games. Like Nintendo, I always order the physical format instead of buying it online. So that way, if I ever switch consoles or don't have mine and somebody else has one, I can still play my fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pokemon, I've never not had that in physical format because when I go on trips and stuff, I like to play my game. And it's like there's been scenarios where I forgot or like somebody has told me, I have a Switch, don't bother bringing yours, so it's fine.
That
So I just
sucks.
bring the game up and it's 10 times easier.
How much is it?
Mm.
It was on here, the Avengers game. On the Game
I don't
Pass.
think it's
I think-
bad. Trust me, I really don't. But it didn't captivate my interest for like throughout a lot of it. Like especially because I got it when it was first released. It didn't have any of the additional patches or expansions or whatever that's come out because they added new characters. They've added a whole new like system and everything like that. But it was very. There wasn't much to unlock and do. You were just fighting. It was pretty repetitive and kind of boring. At a
40?
certain point. Oh shit! It's still expensive.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
That's why I'm like, bro,
That's actually how
I
much I
don't
bought
want
it
to pay
for.
for that.
Who
Yeah.
the
Got it on
fuck
sale
still
for
plays
40 when it
Hello
came out.
Neighbor? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Like I'm
Who the
not
fuck-
down.
Who the fuck
Bruh.
still plays Hello
For my
Neighbor?
birthday though, dude, so much more expensive, but still, for my birthday, there is a bundle for $110, and it comes with the Avengers game and both of the Guardians of the Galaxy games.
There's Guardians of the
Alright.
Galaxy.
Or no, not both.
Yeah, there's
the
Guardians
one
of the
and
Galaxy.
the like expansion pack. Yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy fucking game apparently was pretty like okay. It was okay. I won't say it was like top tier. Let me see the reviews. But I'm pretty sure it was just like okay. Yeah, there's mixed reviews, so it was like okay.
I got test results from my
But I'll
blood
play it
John.
anyways. I just want to know the story. Fuck everything
What?
else.
Kenny?
Test results from my blood John.
And what are the
Apparently-
tests?
Apparently there's something wrong with my liver, but it's probably because of my medicine.
Possibly
How
And
long
then
have you
there's-
been taking that medication?
the
if you
same
don't mind me
medication
asking?
specifically.
What do you want?
Shit.
I'm not. What? Hold on.
Ooh, it's bright out here, bro. Transcribe the lexicon. Oh, wait.
I'm not hungry because I know when I'm hungry.
Because I don't want to
Jeez.
eat. I do not have the urge. When's the last time you've eaten?
Oh,
Last
wow.
Huh?
last night, and I don't want to eat right now because my body is not actually hungry.
Probably should eat something. At least a snack. Sorry.
Bruh.
What was that?
I was thinking, like, don't mean to bring you to a dark turn, but short little. It's positive, just around a dark subject. But like, they're changing the suicide hotline was always like a whole 7-digit thing that nobody ever fucking
Mhm.
remembers. They just
Saw
shortened it to
this.
988,
Yep.
which is like amazing. It should be.
Mm-hmm. Should be essentially a 911.
Mm-hmm. 988 for suicide hotline.
You there, Kenny?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been taking your epilepsy medication, if you don't mind me asking?
Ever
Like the
since
current
I got
one.
it. Ever since last year.
Last year?
Oh, so about a year.
But you've never taken any medication for it before that?
Or I'm guessing
have.
just a different type. Yeah.
Oh, a
Yeah,
different type.
Different
How
type,
long
yeah.
have you... Sorry, to be
He said a
personal,
year and a half for this
but
one.
how long have you been on medication for your epilepsy, to your recollection?
What do you mean by that?
Like, since your first medication you've ever got on, do you remember the first time you ever had to take them?
I gotta look through back the years. Hold on, sorry.
It's fine.
Let's see, what year is it? It is 2022?
I know you were trying to keep it
Yeah.
to yourself, Cesar.
So
Yes, sir.
that would
Always trying to keep
be...
it for yourself. No, there's got to be more school. Shut up.
So have
That
you...
would be middle school days
Okay.
in 6th grade. 6th grade to middle school till now. Middle school, oh no, 6th grade
Were
to
you
now.
always having seizures, or did it come as you got to middle school and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, it started happening? So you weren't born with it. It just started happening over time?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we don't mean to get personal.
Yeah, no,
We're
if you
getting
don't
too
want to talk
personal,
about it,
we
just
don't
let
need to
us
talk
know.
about it, but we're just curious.
Yeah. We just
We
want
I
to
really
want
don't
to
mind.
the know.
We just
we
wonder because
feel
we
for ya.
even the last time you told us your medication, we looked it up, and a big side effect of it can be depression. It tends to it causes depression and suicidal thoughts. And so I'm almost wondering if it's possible if you got on a different one if it would help reduce any of that.
Because we want to help you out, bro.
Yeah, because we don't want you
We
to
don't
go
want to
through
get too
more
personal
pain.
either, but yeah. We don't like
want
hearing
what's
you on
best for you, and I looked at actually one of us looked up the medications, and we were like, oh wait, this is actually a possible side effect from it. So it's possible that because chemical imbalance in your brain is one of the major causes of anxiety and depression. When I was in middle school and high school, I had really bad anxiety, and it was from a chemical imbalance in my brain. So I got a medication to balance it out, and it helped so much. It was ridiculous.
Who's there?
And sometimes
You
it's
want
you
something?
might not even actually be hurting that bad, but because something in your brain is telling you to feel some way, you can't stop it because it's something that's forcing its way in your brain. It's not even your fucking fault. It's literally something that's coming into your brain and causing you to feel some way. And so I'm wondering if you got on a different one that has less hormones and less causes of, depression or anything else like
There's
that.
this
It
thing
might
called
actually help
cannabis.
you dramatically.
There's a thing called I Want It, but that's the term, I can't.
Yeah, not even just cannabis, even
But
just
honestly, if you could
even if
go to
he
your doctor and get
smokes-
prescribed something different because of your concern,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
can lead you to a better result.
Yeah, you honestly, that's
You
the major
express
thing
your
you can do.
concerns.
That's the major thing you should and can do, is just when you talk to your doctor next, tell them hey, honestly, since I've been taking these meds, I've been feeling more depressed and more anxious, and they'll try to find something for you that's gonna be less affecting that.
Bro, you're also of age. Tell your doctor everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
honestly, that's the best thing you can do because they'll put all these things written down and they'll like find something specifically for you. Because when I was in high school, I had a major bipolar disorder and I had really intense anxiety. And they literally, I told them about all this, and they put me on meds, and it made me feel numb, and I fucking hated it. I hated it. I hated being on those meds, and I told my doctor, and they switched up meds, and then the next time I was like, I was feeling not numb, but I was still feeling really sad. So I told them about that, and they switched it up again, and they found this like little combo of stuff, and I just felt a lot happier. I wasn't feeling so anxious all the time, and I wasn't feeling so depressed all the time. And like my bipolar disorder, because when you have a bipolar disorder, you go from being really happy to really sad in an instant, and it like leveled me out. So I wasn't feeling all the way up there some days where I feel like I can't even die, and then all the way down there where I felt like all I wanted to do was die. I ended up being so leveled out, and it made me feel so much better. Like doctors, they don't know what to do unless you tell them what you need.
Yep.
So hiding any factors,
And if
saying
you're
like, "Oh, I
worried
feel
about,
fine,"
like, your
even though
mom
you
or
don't
your
feel
dad
fine.
finding out,
Yeah.
you are now of age. No matter how hard they try, your doctor will never tell them. Keep that in mind. Patient confidentiality is a real thing. So
In-
that's why I'm telling you right now.
Well, as long as you tell
don't-
them, you just
yeah,
gotta tell
don't-
them. Yeah, I don't feel
don't-
comfortable with my parents knowing these specific details. Do you mind not saying anything? Your doctor is gonna look at you. Whatever you don't want said to them will never be told.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta talk to them.
Yeah,
You gotta
the
be
doctors are the one
completely
people
honest
like.
with them.
I'm not saying every doctor is a great doctor in the world, but the doctor who actually wants to save your life and wants to help you, they're gonna listen to you.
And the best part is if they don't know what to do, they're gonna consult to somebody else, and you're
Mhm.
gonna get a better person.
Facts.
Boom. Like I'm
Yeah,
serious.
don't
They
settle
are,
for less.
They are
Keep in
serious about
mind-
their trade.
Keep in mind, you have one of these. I'm gonna quote unquote disability because I know that you're fine, but it is technically considered disability. That the government is literally paying this, so it is out of their fucking pocket. That they have to fucking. You are in a great place to say, I want this, and I will accept any less. And like that's what you need to do. Like especially if the doctor take control of it, tell them I don't feel I should feel like this, and I'm feeling like this. I need you to fix that because once you tell them that, they're gonna be okay. Yeah, on it. They have to. It's literally if you go on feeling like shit and you told them on record, it becomes a lawsuit on them. And one day you can fucking go at them, and there goes all their money. Like it's
Their
as long
fucking
as you
life.
on record say these things, then you can come at them one day. But if you say I'm okay even when you're not feeling okay, they don't know to do anything different.
They can't feel your feelings.
So you really have to be honest about it.
They can't
I
feel
learned
your
that.
pain. They can't
Yeah.
feel anything that you're feeling. You need to let them know what you're feeling. You need to let them know what you're going through.
Yeah, it's hard. I understand how it can be definitely hard to tell parents and stuff that way because nobody wants to feel that way in front of their parents. Especially, it's hard to even tell them that kind of shit because whether it's like you think they'll listen or you just don't want to hurt their feelings and shit like that.
And that doesn't even mean you need to take their recommendations. If they're like, oh, I think you need therapy. If you don't want therapy, you can say, no, I don't want therapy. They will find something that suits your needs.
Yeah, the doctor's gonna listen to you. They can't, especially because you're 18. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. So if you're like, no, that's not the thing that's gonna help me. Hey, I must say though, if you
So
do
we want a
therapy,
positive kid.
if you do therapy, honestly, what I preferred and what I asked for was group therapy. Because you have multiple people, and half the time it's just like a person sitting in a corner watching the rest of you guys who went through similar experiences talk to each other. So it was a lot like easier for me when I started that to talk to there was like 6 of us in a room, and we all went through similar experiences. and we all just sat there and just were talking to each other. And like after like the third week, we all started getting really deep and emotional. And like both of us are friends till this day because we all again experienced something similar. We got to talk about it in a healthy way together, and like it was just really beneficial. There's multiple, and it also just gets you out there. Like you could talk to people who understand what you're feeling like, instead of like how you found Kenny, how you found with VR. You found a group of friends that you can relate to, which is amazing. And you could do the same thing by having a therapist, set up a group therapy for you and other clients who she knows went through something similar. Be super beneficial sometimes.
You're not alone, buddy.
Not at all. And what you feel is 100% valid and understandable. It's just sometimes it's easier to talk to somebody who understands it the same way you do.
Because unfortunately, we aren't exactly knowing what's going on. But we love Kenny. We want him to do good.
Billy, Kenny,
We'll stop now.
are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, were we rambling on too much? I'm sorry.
No.
It's only because we care.
We want what's best for you.
I'm like, I promise you, if we didn't care, we would literally ignore everything and just say, go figure it out. But we want to try to give we're not saying you have to take our advice, but like, we just want to give it so these are other options.
There is. Oh wow.
Who's there?
I ordered one, Crush, Orange Crush, fire.
Yeah.
I ordered one of them and they showed up with 4, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Didn't you pay
So
for
excited. No, they didn't have the one in stock, so they grabbed the 4 and gave me a discount. And I was like, what? Love. I would say you honestly probably could have just pulled one out, but it's fine.
I told my uncle, one of my uncles, that he's always asking like what's like, you notice I was down. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, I just been having like I feel like shit lately. And he's like, okay, like, oh, I have I know I have depression because I'm taking it like talking about killing myself. And he's like, and like I tried to tell my parents, and it's just a phase. And then like my uncle's like, it's not a like he really just said to me like. So like I guess like talking shit whatever, but like not to my parents, but like when they're not there. Like he's saying like he's like saying you shouldn't be ignoring your son or child or any child when they have depression. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
That's what they bring me up when I try to tell them that I have depression. But
Yeah.
and like they try to say worry about yourself and all that. I'm like, bro, you're bitching about this and that, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to
That's
fix
hard. Some people, no matter who you talk to, some people don't understand. They can't, unless they have been through something similar or have felt that way before, they just can't fathom sometimes how somebody can truly feel that way. So their instinct is to, no, it's a phase. And it's just because they never felt that way before, usually. But it doesn't mean it's not real.
Well, and they also might not fully understand, like Kat's saying, to the point where you just need to go up to them and be like, honestly, I think I need to see a doctor. Tell them.
Yeah.
They can't deny the fact that you said, I need attention from a doctor. I need a professional
Yeah.
opinion. Like,
My mom thinks I always like trying to be dramatic and shit. No, I'm not being dramatic. I'm just being
That's
what my
fine.
depression is telling me, like,
That's
dude.
fine. Just tell her that I need to
Yeah,
go see
that's
a
her
doctor.
fault. That's her own ignorance,
That's
to be
her own
honest.
thing.
Yeah, that's her own ignorance, and that's why we're saying, like, tell her, I need to. It's not gonna cost you a dime because it's gonna be on our insurance. So, we're
Or
gonna
not, you know
take
what?
me once or twice to, huh?
I said, or not, depending on the insurance, right?
Well, if you're already getting your, I'm assuming all your medications are under insurance, no?
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
I don't think your parents are fully paying for all your
There's no way.
medications.
The government has to. You have something that was like not. It's not something that could ever possibly be drug induced or anything. It's something you literally just happened. So
I'm not
usually the
saying you're
government
disabled,
has a
but it
part
could
to play.
qualify as a disability.
Yeah, so you could definitely there's qualifications that you could get under like I'm honestly I'm assuming you have health insurance because by law you have to, and it's pretty unless you're like a new person on your own. Usually you have it. But because a lot of time it's applied through like what does your dad do for a living?
Casino. He work.
He works at the casino.
Hmm?
All right.
But a lot of times, yeah, even the casino, because even when Timmy, he gets insurance through the casino he's working at.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
So most jobs give insurance, and if you have children, you can actually put them all under your insurance too. So I'm assuming that's what he's doing. He has insurance through his job, and all you guys are subcategories under his insurance. And because of you do have this disability, like the medications and everything, you have to pay like a little bit of a fee, but most of it is paid for. And so same thing if you got therapy, you'd pay probably a $20 copay. That's usually the average for it. So each time you go into the office, you pay the $20, and the rest of the payment is paid for by your insurance.
You wanna know
Yeah.
something very fucked up though? Is that when I keep saying I want to kill myself, right? My mom's like, we don't have enough money to cremate you. I'm like, bro, really?
Again, I honestly think because my mom, when I had bipolar disorder, I used to threaten that kind of shit all the fucking time, and her always response was like, oh, you're being dramatic.
Not
Oh,
everyone
like,
knows
you're
how
not
to
gonna do
react to those kind of statements.
Again, if they've never experienced it, they don't know. They don't know what it's like. And I'm not justifying anything she says by any means. It's still fucked up. But at some point, there was a point in my brain that I realized, like, they're not gonna get it. I'm just gonna fucking ignore their bullshit because they're not gonna get it. And
It'll
that's
go
why you gotta
away.
take things
No.
into... yeah, that's what they think in their head. And it's like, at some point you gotta realize, like, I gotta do shit on my own if I want to get better. So that's why I'm saying you're 18. You can call on, ask your mom. I want you to ask your mom, hey, do I have a medical insurance card? Because most of you, since you're 18, you should have your own, and she might have it. Ask for a medical insurance card, or at least the paperwork, and usually on the bottom, there's a number to call, and they'll tell you all the companies you qualify for. So you can actually search up even online if they have specific website or code, and you can find therapists that work with your medical insurance in order to get these things, and you can actually set it up all on your own. Or if you want, just find the fucking website and the card or the number, and I'll even call for you and set everything up. Like, they won't care. As long as I give them the correct stuff and you're the one that shows up, I can set it up for you. I've done it. I've had to set it up for myself, so I can set it up for you like nothing.
Very interesting.
People, especially one of the easiest things to get into is getting a therapist. Because you are solely working with people who want nothing but to help you. So they're not, especially when you work through your your insurance and stuff like that, it's them paying for it. So they're only hiring people they think are worth it.
What now?
I'm not even saying, if you don't even want to go to a therapist, get what's called a psychologist or psychiatrist. There we go. No, psychiatrist? Yeah, right? Yeah, psychiatrist. They're the ones, they talk to you for like 30 minutes. You tell them your symptoms and they just give you medication. You don't even have to sit there for an hour and talk about your feelings and everything. That's what a therapist does. But a psychiatrist solely just is the one, I'm going to help you get a better mood. I'm going to give you some antidepressants. I'm going to give you some, I was on for years Klonopin, which you only take it if you ever have panic attacks. I used to get panic attacks all the time. And so I used to take one, and it literally, they used to have to tell me though, if you take Klonopin, you can't drive, because we're literally giving you something that's gonna calm you down a lot. It's a Xanax. It's a heavy Xanax. So I used to take those to calm myself down and like just have to relax at home. Like, they will try to help you. You don't want to get dependent on them, which is why I had a therapist with it. Because my therapist would talk to my psychiatrist. And when I told him, like, I don't want to be on medication anymore, I want to switch over to marijuana, she actually was one of the ones who was like, if we do it the right way, if you keep coming, then we can switch it over. And which is what I did. I got off of all medications and solely switched to marijuana with my actual doctor. That's why in every step of the way, I would have my mom talk to my doctor every time I did any changes in medication. So, because I didn't want to explain it. I didn't know how to tell my mom without my mom thinking I was lying or trying to make up some shit. So I told my doctor to talk to my mom. And dude, bruh, how is your mom, or at least with my mom, how is my mom gonna deny what my own doctor is saying that she's paying for? She's not. She's actually, my mom actually listened to my doctor and was like, well, if your doctor thinks it's okay, then I guess it's okay. That's the way I went about it.